Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Erica. Be sure to follow my Instagram. It's Lux with Erica, where you can get more luxury content. For today's video, we have my Bumbag review. If you guys watched my first video here on YouTube, I would say about a month and a half ago now, I unboxed this Bumbag for you guys. So it's been about a month and a half. I think she's gotten enough wear that we can do a review. Unfortunately, she is discontinued from LV's website, but you can still find the Bumbags on consignment shops and through resellers. So nonetheless, I still wanted to give you guys my opinion, my review on the bag. If you would like to see today's video, my review on this Bumbag, then please keep on watching. So I have been using this bag pretty non-stop, I would say, since I got her, like since I unboxed her a month and a half ago. She's gotten a lot of use. I haven't really like looked at her closely, but to give you my opinion, the short version of this video, I really love this bag. I knew I was gonna like her, but you guys, this is my #1 bag. I use her the most, I style her the most, I can wear her. She's so versatile that I can wear her to the office, out with the kids, running errands. When I unboxed her, I mentioned I wanted a new like everyday bag, and she's definitely taken that place. Like, she has been very used these last month and a half. I'm pretty good about rotating my bags, but I can't seem to like put this one away for too long. She carries a ton, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what else she carries. But yeah, I've been wearing her to work, I've been wearing her to run errands, I've been wearing her run around with the kids, I've worn her to the park, I have worn her. And yeah, she definitely exceeded all my expectations. I'm really happy I ended up going with the World Tour version, and this is the sticker that I chose. So when you get a World Tour version of any bag on LV's website, you do have to pick a sticker. I think you have up to 5 or 6 stickers to choose from. I'm not sure, but I didn't want any on the front because I didn't want to get bored of the bag. So I just did the one LV lock here on the back, and I'm really happy with that. A little side story, when I was ordering the bag, I was so torn. I didn't know if I wanted the Bumbag with the vachetta leather, which is what we're used to seeing more of. I feel like these don't really get noticed a whole lot. So yeah, I was, watching styling videos on the bag, and everybody had the bag with the vachetta leather, which I love. I love that look. I love how it looks I like how it looks styled with anything. But my thing was, I already have enough bags that have vachetta on them. And I really wanted a new everyday bag, and I knew that if I bought the Bumbag with the vachetta, I wouldn't use it like I do this one, if that makes sense. So ultimately, I went with the World Tour, the black leather. I'm so happy I did. I do not regret that at all. Again, I still like the vachetta look on the Bumbag, but for my lifestyle and for what purpose I wanted this bag for, this is exactly what I wanted. So I actually was carrying this bag today, so let me show you everything that I have in here. I love the back pocket. Any purse that has, or any bag that has a back pocket, is just automatically like a 9 out of 10 for me, because these back pockets are just so useful, and I love keeping my phone or my keys back here just so that it's easy in and out. So I really love this back pocket. It's just pretty wide and pretty easy to get to. And then to get to the inside of the bag, so all I have in that back pocket was my phone. And then to get to the inside of the bag, when I'm typically, why don't I put her on? When I'm wearing her like this, and we'll do some mod shots at the end too, but when I'm wearing her like this, I simply just like lift this lip up, And I have a chain on her. This chain is from Next Fashion Shop on Instagram. You can use my code LuxWithErica15 for some money off. But I love how that looks. I really wanted a little chain to add just to the zipper pull. And then I normally open her up like this. I will say she's not very like one-handed friendly. That's the beauty of wearing her across my chest like this, is that both my hands are free. So I am able, because I do need to like hold one side to pull the zipper, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's just something to note. And then I'll show you all that I'm carrying in here right now. I've got my sunglasses in their pouch right here. And I have my card holder. This is the reverse mono from LV. Got my 6-ring key holder from Louis Vuitton in there. I've got some tissues. And I have a water bottle. So like this, all of that fit in this pouch. As you can tell, that's all I had in there, but I have that water bottle inside. Let me take this off. And then I do have a Zamorga organizer inside. You guys know by now, I am like a purse organizer fiend. Like, I love to put these organizers in my purse just to protect the interior. She has a really nice red interior. And I got the, I ended up picking out the thinner of, this is from Zamorga, but they have two, different kinds, and this is the thinner one just because I wanted it. I just want it to protect the interior. But yeah, this is what my bag looks like with nothing inside, just a big open pouch. But she is, if you guys can get your hand, I know the resale on these is crazy insane right now just because everybody wants them, and unfortunately LV did take them off their website. I'm hoping not for long though. I mean, I think this is too popular of a bag to not keep a version of. So I'm hoping that maybe they're just like revamping it like they did a few bags. And for instance, like maybe get rid of this lip here like they did the Palm Springs Mini. They ended up bringing it back without the lip. So I'm hoping that maybe that's what they're doing, is just revamping the bum bag and bringing it back. Because right now you can only get it in the I think you can still get it in like the PreOwned leathers and stuff, but that bag, that bum bag, is a little bit smaller. So that was another thing when I considered buying this bum bag before they took it off the site. I thought it was going to be too big. Like, in a way, I'm like, I loved it, but I'm like, is that going to be too big, like around my chest area? It's not. It really is not uncomfortable. It doesn't, I don't think it looks abnormally big sitting or resting on me. I think it's a perfect size and it carries the right amount. For me, I wouldn't really entertain the smaller size of these, like the PreOwned ones, just because I know what I can carry in this and it's perfect for like my everyday use. So if I had to rate this bag, I would say, if we're being picky, because I really do like this bag, the only thing that I would say is probably the lip, which a lot of people, or before I purchased her, I watched a lot of videos, and this was like everyone's big warning on the bag was this lip here. So it doesn't really bother me, but if we're being picky, I would say this right here, she can go, because she can be annoying, but if we're being picky. And then I don't have a problem with my zipper. I know some people mention that like their zippers are just hard to open. I do have to use two hands to open the zipper, but because I'm wearing her across my chest most of the time, it doesn't really bother me. The only times it bothers me is I do like to wear her kind of like shoulder bag. So to get to inside the bag, I still have to use two hands, which, I mean, I guess, but aside from that, I mean, I think she holds a ton. I love the black. In my opinion, the black leather just gives it so much more longevity, and I don't have to worry about the vachetta. So I can wear her in like any type of weather conditions outside. I don't worry about wearing her in the rain. I'm gonna wear her all winter long, which we get snow here in Michigan. So she will be a winter bag. And because I went with the black, I feel like she's just automatically a winter bag anyways. But yeah, I guess if we're being picky, I would give her a 9, and that's just because of like the accessibility of the bag is probably what would get her a point taken off. But ultimately, I love this bag. I'm so happy I added her to my collection before they discontinued her for the price that I did. And I actually bought this through my friend on Instagram. I'll go ahead and leave her Instagram name for you here. So if you guys want to check her out, she is able to source a lot of items from Louis Vuitton. So I definitely recommend her. But yeah, that's my bag review, you guys. I am so excited to continue to use her throughout the winter, and she's just an all year round bag. So I'm really happy to have her. I wear her everywhere, so she's very functional for me and my lifestyle. And yeah, let's do some match shots and I can show you guys how I wear her. So I have her on the, I guess it's the last hole here, and then I don't know how you would really tell, like I don't know how to exactly tell you how I have her, but I do have her on the last hole here. When I wear her across my chest like this is how she sits, and this is probably one of the ways I wear her the most. This is like super just comfy for me. She can be very casual. You can dress her up. I haven't really worn her like out. Like I don't think she's like a dressy setting bag, but everything else she is. She's a work bag, she's a errands bag, she's a park bag, she's a zoo bag. I've worn her to the zoo. I mean, she's just all of those. So this is how she looks when I wear her just across my, I don't really wear her like right here, but I do wear her like a little bit lower like this. And this is what it looks like on me. And then what I like to do also is kind of swing her back so that she is kind of not a backpack, but I guess a backpack. So if I want to like get her out of the way, I normally throw her back like this if I'm like packing up the groceries in my car. I normally just like throw her to the back and get her out of the way just so I'm free here. And I don't really worry about anyone getting to her because I'm pretty good about putting the lip on her, folding that back down. So this is what she looks like this. Like I said, very, very comfortable. And another way that I really like to wear her, that I do actually wear her a ton, is as a shoulder bag. Like I think this is so comfortable. I mean, just like resting my arm up here and holding the strap, she's very, very, very comfortable this way. And it's just an easy on and off if I'm like getting out of the car briefly and getting back in, just to put her on my seat and not have to like completely take her off. So this is another way that I get some use out of her. Okay, we're gonna do a little Lux and Talks part of the video. One of you guys mentioned you wanted to start looking into vintage or pre-owned bags, and you asked for my opinion. Now you guys, if you watched my last video regarding my mini Jody, you would see that I made a purchase through Fashion File. If you haven't seen that video, I'll have it linked for you. It can be a little scary purchasing you know, these luxury bags through resellers and not getting them through the actual like fashion house. So not going through a boutique to purchase your bag. It can be a little scary. You are saving money typically most of the time, or you're buying a bag more expensive than retail because you can't find it anywhere else. But for the most part, you know, buying a pre-owned bag is a good idea because you're able to save some money, which is why I purchased my mini Jody through Fashion File. I had a hard time not wanting to purchase through Fashion File and saving like a few $100s on a bag that is going to get wear pretty early on to purchasing it anyways. So I don't know. I think that there are definitely advantages. I have purchased a good amount of items that are pre-loved or new through consignment shops. You know, a lot of these consignment shops sometimes, you know, like they're purchasing bags or they're getting these consignment bags from people that A, missed the return window, B, you know, really loved the bag but just couldn't keep it for whatever reason, you know, whatever financial reason that was, or just sometimes you can find really good deals. Some of my stuff is pre-owned, or I did purchase through a reseller and got a good deal. So I would say, aside from the little scare I had with Fashion File on those 2 bags and the dust bags, you know, as long as you do your due diligence and you authenticate your bags, I think it's smart to go that route. I also reached out to 2 accounts that I follow on my Instagram. I'll be sure to leave their Instagram names for you if you guys want to check them out. I reached out to Vic's Luxury Consignment, and I'll go ahead and leave her Instagram for you. She has a consignment shop, so she sells new and pre-owned bags. I reached out to her and just asked her to share some tips that she would provide to people that are maybe like a little nervous about buying. And this is what she said. She said, 1, you always purchase from trusted sellers, ones that are reputable with lots of reviews and references. Don't be scared to ask for those. So one thing about her page is if you go on her page, she keeps all of her old posts. So any bags that she's posted that have sold, she always keeps them on the page. And then people can comment and write their reviews about their purchase on that page. So I would totally recommend. I think she's got like over 60 or 70, 80, maybe 1,000 followers. So she's definitely somebody that has been doing this for a while, that has a lot of return customers. So I think that's important. Number 2 is you want to get your items authenticated. She uses PreOwned and Dr. Runway. Both charge a fee of, I'm not sure if it's $10 or $15. I used Dr. Runway on my mini Jody and I paid $15. Now PreOwned, they only authenticate Louis Vuitton. So just do your research, and you know, whatever bag you're looking to get authenticated, make sure you're going to a reputable authenticator for that. And number 3, if you are purchasing from non-reputable or non-trusted sources such as Facebook groups, then only use PayPal invoice. There's tons of scammers, and PayPal invoice will protect you. Yeah, so if you're purchasing through someone and you're not sure, if you still want to purchase from them, I would also recommend that you use PayPal and you send it. Don't send it friends and family, but send it as, you know, pay the fee to secure and ensure your purchase, because PayPal will help you if you end up getting scammed. Number 4, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. No one is selling a Neverfull with a pouch for $200 in brand new condition, and you won't find a brand new Bumbag for $400. These prices are huge red flags, which I agree. She brought up a lot of good points, a lot of good tips for you guys just to think about if you've never purchased from these resellers before. But I would say, just take all these things into account, and because you can't find a good deal. So last resort, you pay through PayPal, and you request a PayPal invoice and you pay it that way and secure your purchase. I also reached out to Rebecca B Luxury on my Instagram also. I will go ahead and tag her for you guys to go check out. I asked her the same, any tips or recommendations she would provide just for people that have never purchased through consignment shops or have never purchased any pre-owned items. And this is what she had to say. Buying pre-owned designer handbags can save you a lot of money, correct? Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars off retail. It is also a sustainable fashion choice. So she went ahead and gave us some of her protocol on what she does when she's purchasing bags and selling bags. So she gets her products from trusty local and online vendors. She takes authenticity very seriously. Rebecca is also a healthcare provider. So she added that as a longtime healthcare provider, I've worked hard to build trust with my patients and their families. At Rebecca B Luxury, I apply the same principle of building trust and rapport with my clients. And then she added a quote from Warren Buffett. It says, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently." So she takes that very seriously. Currently, her authentication process is in-house. But she does encourage her buyers to do their due diligence and ask for pictures, and also seek third-party experts once you've purchased and received your bag, or even if you ask for photos. once you get those photos, you can send those photos to the authenticator, whatever vendor you're using, for them to authenticate the bag before you purchase it, if you're nervous about the purchase. Rebecca mentioned that she always provides several images as buyer or third-party authenticators requests, so she's okay to providing additional photos at your request. And to further solidify authenticity, she has also purchased an entropy device. She has purchased it. It is on back order, but she has purchased a device that should be able to provide a certificate of authentication for most of the items that she sells. So I definitely recommend Rebecca, as well as a consignment shop that you can shop through. I've worked with Rebecca a few times also, and she has sent over a few bags just for some content shooting, and her bags are always as she describes them to be. So definitely recommend her, definitely check her out. But yeah, I would love to hear your stories. If you guys have purchased, bad or good stories, have you had any good luck with purchasing a hard to find item, or an item that you just happen to save a bunch of money off, or did you get ripped off? Like, I want to know. Shop at your own risk, but I do enjoy purchasing through consignment shops. Again, do your due diligence, make sure they are trusted sellers, make sure you're asking for pictures, as many pictures that will make you feel comfortable with your purchase. Seek third-party sources such as Authenticators, and get your bags authenticated, people, so you know that you're purchasing a real bag, because ultimately, like, you may be saving $1 or $2, but you're probably still spending $1,000 or several $1,000s on that bag. So just do your due diligence, make sure that it's legit, and yeah, enjoy your purchase. So I hope that answered all of your questions. I would love to hear any stories or any feedback that you've had purchasing through online or consignment shops. Please leave it down in the comments for me below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the Lux and Talks portion of the video. If there is something you would like to see discussed here on my channel, please don't hesitate to leave a comment or send me an Instagram message. I am on my Instagram quite frequently, so I check my messages all the time. As always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.